Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope that you all will be fine. Today we are going to start our second lecture for computer grade 3. So students, open your book with me. Today we have to complete our exercise. In previous lecture we have completed our reading and today we are going to perform its exercise. So firstly we will move towards section A, which is about fill in the blanks. Number 1 is the physical parts of the computer that we can see and touch are known as hardware. I have written on the board, you have to write it on your books. H-A-R-D-W-A-R-E, hardware. Number 2 is RAM is used for dash storage. RAM is used for temporary storage. Number 3 is ROM is dash memory. ROM is permanent memory. Number 4 is devices which are used to enter data into a computer are known as dash device, input devices. Number 5, memory consists of dash chips. Memory consists of electronic chips. Number 6 is devices which are used to display present output are called dash devices, output devices. Now we will move towards section B, which is about tick the correct option. Number 1 is the physical parts of a computer are known as, the right answer is option B. We have to take option B, and which is hardware. We have to take hardware. Number 2 is processing takes place at, its right answer is also option B. So we have to take option B, which is CPU. Number 3 is processor is fixed on, option C is the right answer. Motherboard, we have to take option C, motherboard. Number 4 is how many types of memory are there? There are 2 basic types of memory, so we have to take the option A, which is 2. A processor acts like a or an. A processor acts like a brain. We have to take option C. Number 6 is a processor is also known as, CPU. Here we have to take option A. Number 7 is RAM stands for, random access memory. Here we have to take option A, which is random access memory. Number 8 is ROM stands for, read only memory. Here we have to take also option A, which is read only memory. Number 9 is which of the following is the highest speed slot? So we have read in our previous lecture that AGP is the highest speed slot. So here we have to take option B. And the last is a video game is played by using, graphic card. Here we have to take option C. Now we will move towards our section C, which is tick in the relevant box. Number 1 is the data you give to computer is called output. So it is true, false. We have to take in the false column because the data that we give to computer is known as input. Number 2 is the physical parts of a computer are called hardware. So it is true, we have to take in this box. Input devices are used to enter data into the computer. Yes, it is true. So we have to take in the true column. Monitor and printer are 2 main input devices. No, monitor and printer are output devices. So we have to take in the false column. Software is also called computer program. Yes, software is also known as computer program. So we have to take in the true column. Storage devices hold data and instructions permanently. Yes, it is true. So we have to take in this column. System unit can be found in 3 shapes. No, system unit can be found in various shapes. So we have to take in the false column. Motherboard is the main circuit board inside the system unit. Yes, motherboard is the main circuit board. So we have to take in the true column. Memory consists of electronic chips. Yes, memory consists of electronic chips. So we have to take in the true column. Modem is used to transmit digital data over telephone. No, modem is used to transmit digital data over telephone wires. So we have to take in the false column. Now we have to move towards section D, which is about define the following. The questions are present in your book. I have written the answers on the board. You have to write down the answers on your notebooks. Number 1 is system unit. We have to define system unit. CPU is called system unit. You have to write this answer. Number B is memory. So what is memory? Memory stores data and instructions. C is processor. Processor works like a human brain. And D is motherboard. Motherboard is the main circuit board inside the system unit. Now we will move towards the differentiate the following. Number 1 is, or option A is, hardware and software. As we have read in our previous lecture that what is hardware and what is software. So the right answer is the physical parts of a computer are known as hardware. कंप्यूटर के वो पार्ट्स जिन्हें हम टच कर सकते हैं या जो फिजिकली प्रेजेंट होते हैं वो कहलाते हैं हार्डवेयर. Whereas software is a set of instructions given to computer to perform a specific task. Software कोई भी ऐसा set of instructions जो हम कंप्यूटर को परफॉर्म करने के लिए देते हैं उसे सॉफ्टवेयर कहा जाता है. B is input devices and output devices. So the right answer is devices which are used to enter data in computer are known as input devices, whereas output devices are used to display output. वो devices जिनसे हम डेटा कंप्यूटर में एंटर करते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल कीबोर्ड, वो क्या कहलाते हैं? इनपुट डिवाइसेस. एंड आउटपुट डिवाइसेस क्या होते हैं? जो हमें डिस्प्ले करते हैं आउटपुट उस या कोई भी पिक्चर जो हमने कोई भी डेटा या कोई भी टास्क परफॉर्म करने के लिए दिया तो वो हमें उसका डिस्प्ले शो करते हैं, तो वो क्या कहलाते हैं? आउटपुट, जैसे मॉनिटर. C is RAM and ROM. So RAM is temporary memory whereas ROM is permanent memory. And D is expansion slots and expansion card. So the difference between expansion slot is a network interface card that enables computer to connect with other computers, whereas expansion card is a small circuit board which is plugged into motherboard. So we will move toward our section E, which is about answer the following questions. Number 1 is define the brain of the computer. So its answer is on the page number 8. I have mentioned the page number in front of the questions. So moving toward the page number 8, here is the answer of question number 1, system unit. System unit is a box where processing takes place. It consists of the main circuit board, processor, power supply, storage devices, etc. It can be found in different shapes and sizes. Now the second question is, what are the main functions of the processor? So its answer is on page number 9. So the answer is processor works like a human brain. It is a silicon chip fixed on the motherboard. Its primary purpose is to carry out set of instructions and process the data efficiently and accurately. Now the question number 3 is, what is read-only memory? So its answer is on page number 10. So here is the answer of question number 3. ROM stands for read-only memory. It is a permanent storage area. It contains startup instructions of the computer and information about its hardware devices. Now the question number 4 is, write down the 2 main uses of the computer. It is a self activity of students. You have to complete this question by yourself. आप कोई से भी कंप्यूटर के 2 फ़ायदे लिख सकते हैं. Likewise, computer can be used in offices. Your father works in office on computer, or you can play games on computer, or you can search anything on internet on computer. Any 2 uses of computer that you have to prepare by yourself. Now the question number 5 is, how many expansion slots are there in the computer? Write their names. So its right answer is on page number 14. So there are 3 different types of expansion slots. Number 1 ISA, number 2 PCI, and number 3 is AGP. Now the next question is, write the names of the major expansion cards and define them, 2 of them. So its answer is on page number 11 to 12. So I will move towards page number 11 to 12. Here is the answer. There are 4 major types of expansion cards: sound card, graphics card, network interface cards, and modem. Now we have to explain only two of them. So here I have ticked the option A and option B, sound card and graphic cards. So here you have to complete your answer. Now the next question is what is motherboard? So its right answer is on page number 9. So moving toward page number 9, the answer is here. Motherboard or system board is the main circuit board inside the system unit. It is also called main board. Now the next question is write a short note on modem. So its right answer is on page number 13. Modem is used to transmit digital data over telephone wires. Usually it is used for dial-up internet connections. Now the last question is why RAM is called volatile memory. If there is a mistake on your books, you can correct it. This is the word RAM, not ROM. You have to write RAM. Why RAM is called volatile memory? So its right answer is on page number 11. RAM is volatile because the information is lost when the power is switched off. Now we will move towards our last section, which is section F. Match column A with column B. Motherboard, main board. Its connection is with main board. So you have to draw a line from here to here. System unit, box. Brain, CPU. Graphic card, AGP slot. Peripherals, input or output devices. ROM is non-volatile. Here we have completed our unit number 2. You have to write all the answers and you also have to fill its objective area. So it was all about today's lecture. Allah Hafiz, fi Amanillah.